Hey everyone, my name's Max and I have another frequently asked question from skinny guys and girls, and it's this. How can skinny guys or girls gain muscle fast and build muscle mass? Well, here's 5 essential things you need to start doing to get results. And it's from the king of skinny guy muscle builders, Vince D. The guy who went from 149 to 190 pounds in less than 6 months. That's the guy. Here's 5 changes from him that you need to make. Number 1, always keep your reps to less than 10, never more. When you go past 10 reps, then what you're doing is you're emphasizing your slow twitch muscle fibers, which are the least likely to give you muscle growth. Now keep in mind that skinny guys and girls need to use the maximum amount of muscle fibers in each set. So always ensure that you pick up your weights, or you pick your weights bearing this in mind, and that anything more than a 10th set is going to keep you where you are today, scrawny. Now the key to fast muscle gain for skinny guys is to get your mind fixed on heavy lifting. This goes for everything you do, every set, every exercise. Keep the weights heavy and never exceed 10 reps at a time. Come to every workout with a new mindset. Like today, I'm in a different and new territory, and I'm going to start hammering this skinny genetic makeup I have. And also make sure you have a workout partner to push you, to keep you accountable, and for safety reasons, because you're going to now be working with heavier weights. So that's number 1. Number 2, cut down your workout time, increase your capacity. So by that I mean that doing the same sets, reps and weights, but in a shorter time frame. If you do more work in less time, then essentially you've just increased your work capacity. So consider this for a minute. Who's fitter? The guy who can press 4 sets of 175 pound with a 30 second rest period? Or the guy who can press 4 sets of 175 pound needing a 90 second rest? Well, the guy who needs less time to recover, right? And so he's able to do more. He's able to do more work in less time too, right? So the guy who has the higher work capacity will naturally become a whole lot more muscular. So next time, try to complete your workout in less time. Not by rushing, but rather just by taking shorter rest periods and moving on to the next exercise quicker. So with the goal being more work in less time. Push yourself a bit. Now it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt you a bit, but this is one of the best ways to increase muscle density and to get to a new level of fitness. Like I said, it's going to be uncomfortable, but hey, nothing changes if nothing changes, right? So that's number 2. Number 3, limit yourself to one exercise per muscle group. Now that's right, only one. Don't be sucked into thinking that you've got to pound a muscle over and over continuously for it to grow. Just think about this. Let's say today you're working on your chest. So you're bench pressing and doing 4 sets. Say starting with 185 pounds, then move to 205, then 225, and finally 245 pounds. So if you've worked up to your maximum weight with the desired number of reps, it's fair to say that you will have now stimulated the maximum number of muscle fibers. So you see, the goal is this: stimulate your muscles to grow, but don't exhaust them. Once your muscles are pounded and stimulated, your body is actually forced to adapt. And it does this by creating new muscle to prevent it from being pounded again in future, which is the exact result you want. So here's the lesson. Once you've exceeded your last workout, the time has come to move on to the next exercise. So that's number 3. Number 4, limit yourself to 3 to 5 sets per muscle group. Now, one key thing skinny guys and girls need to remember if they really want to learn how to gain muscle fast is this: you need to follow a new set of rules. So here's a question you need to ask yourself. and it's this: if I'm doing more than 3 to 5 sets on any muscle group, then how intensely am I working? Like I say, 3 to 5 sets is all you should be doing, but boy, they should be intense. Here's a quick example. So do sets 1 and set 2 going at, say, 85% of your capacity. Then do your third set at 95% of capacity. Then your fourth, or sometimes fifth, at 100%. So now you're going hard out. Now it's that last set, the far out this hurt set, that will give you the greatest muscle growth. Anything beyond this just exhausts the muscle and stalls its recovery time, preventing you from effectively hitting it again soon. Also, use the last set to push at least 1 to 2 extra reps and perhaps add another 5 to 10 pounds. Then, once you've done that, move on. You've achieved your goal. Your muscles are now stimulated into growth. So that's number 4. Number 5, aim at a strength gain of 5% every 2 weeks and track your progress. Now listen up, skinny guys and girls. Here is probably the number 1 mistake most hard gainers make, and it's this: they fail to track progress. So by that, I mean they come back every week doing the same thing, but expecting a different result. Now look, that's just madness. Why would you? Like, doing the same thing over and over won't change the result. So it's a simple failure to plan, and if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. You need to track your progress. End of story. Now, you just cannot build muscle or gain muscle mass if you're lifting the same weight week in, week out. You need to step it up, and know this: your body can cope with stress. It was made for it. So the lesson is this: pound your body, then let it grow. Pound it again, then let it grow. Pound it again, then let it grow. It's simple, huh? So then, the lesson, well, what you need to look at is aim for a 5% strength increase every 2 weeks, and keep a record of what you're doing every time, even if it does take you a few extra minutes each day, because the benefits of tracking are worth it. You will know exactly how much extra weight you need to be lifting to accomplish your goal if you simply track it each day. So a good rule would be to write down where you want to be, say, in 6 months, and then work back from there. So here's an example. Whatever you deadlift now, double it, and that's your goal lift in 6 months, right? Then divide what you lift now by 6. Okay, so let's just say you're deadlifting 150. You divide that by 6, which is 25. Now add that figure to your current lift weight, and that's the target lift for each month. So if it's 150, by the end of the next month you want to be lifting 175. Okay, or you can divide it by 12. That gives you your target lift for every 2 weeks, and so on and so on. But if you do that, here's the great news. In as little as 6 months, you'll be twice as strong as you are today. But even better than that, strength gain equals muscle gain, which of course is the whole purpose you're doing this, right? So there you have it. There's 5 simple things, 5 simple changes you need to make that will gain you muscle mass like crazy. Quickly flick through them again. Number 1, always keep your reps less than 10, never more. Number 2, cut down your workload, increase your capacity. Number 3, limit yourself to 1 exercise per muscle group. Number 4, limit yourself to 3 to 5 sets per muscle group. And number 5, aim at a strength gain of 5% every 2 weeks and track your results. That's it. It's just as simple as that. Look, it might be a little different to what you've been told up till now, but nonetheless, it's highly effective for skinny guys and girls to gain muscle fast and build mass right now. Now, if you'd like to know more, or if you'd like to download a copy of this and 9 other frequently asked questions and answers, then click the link below or copy and paste it to your web browser address bar and then hit enter. Thanks for listening. We'll talk again to you next time.